Alright, Shalom, Yasharala, it's your brother Wa'adi and your brother Ragazal. Come with a quick sit down. But before we start, we want to give all praise to Yahweh, Ba'Hashem, Yahweh Shai, and double honors to the Apostle of Great Millstone, and peace and blessings and salutations to you brothers pushing out the truth across the four corners. We're going to jump right into it. This is Amos.
Well, before the brother goes, this is about, the subject matter is about Esau and his hypocrisy, man. You heard me? About how you can't do this, but he can do that. You heard me? How he can do this, but if you do it, it's a crime and shit like that, man. Just his whole system is set on hypocrisy, man. You know, and we about to get on that, man. You know, Esau's his guide for Jake is turn the other cheek. His guide is you hit me, I'm blowing your ass to smithereens, man. You know. So now we're about to get into it.
This is Amos chapter 1, verse 11. Thus said the Lord, for 3 transgressions of Edom, and for 4
is Edom, the descendants of Esau, you so-called white people. Okay. You heard me? Go ahead.
And for 4 I will not turn away the punishment thereof.
The most I say he's not going to turn away their punishment, man. Meaning they did something bad, so they got to get punished for it. You know? Go ahead.
Because he did pursue his brother with the sword.
Talking about Jacob. Talking about us, man. He did pursue his brother with the sword. Go ahead.
And did cast off all pity.
Yep. He spared not, man. Like the death angel in Ezekiel the 9th chapter. You know, it says spare not old, young, woman, child. None of that, man. Spare not at all. That's what we did our people, man. Go ahead.
And did cast off all pity, and his anger did tear perpetually.
Perpetually meaning continually, man. Getting revenge, man. Continually. Even to this day, man. They just changed up the forum. You heard me? That's all. They still seeking that they still have that perpetual hatred on us, man. And they still executing that. Go ahead.
And he kept his wrath forever.
And he kept his wrath forever, man. It's crazy. Now, if they kill, what they do? If a police shoot an unarmed Jake in the street, what they do? They try their best to beat it in court, which they gonna beat it. But the part they worry about is the civil suit. They trying to beat that, but if not, here go $1 million. Shut the fuck up and go on with your life. You hear me? Which that's nothing. That just paper. That's nothing. No amount of money can replace a life that's been lost, man. No amount of money, man. But our people don't understand that shit. You know, so that's our people mentality, man. That's the way. That's not equal value. You killed my child, and you give me some FDR notes, some Federal Reserve notes. Right. Come on, man. Like, come on, man. And it's crazy because people watching this video be thinking in the back of their mind, shit, $1 billion, fuck it. They could take my child, shit like that, man. You seeking the gain in this world, man. You gonna be put to death for that, man. You know, Shalaki, brother, before you, can you get one scripture from it?
Yeah, I got you.
Matthew's, I think it's 10 and 39.
Matthew's 10:39.
Yeah.
Shalaki, and if I could say this, it said, he cast off all his pity, and he's casting off all his pity by giving you that little bit of change after
yep.
the life has been taken.
Yep.
That's just him casting off his pity, because money really is nothing to Esau.
Yep.
Because that's all he really sees you Jake as money anyways, and that's synonymous to being nothing. So he sees you as nothing.
Yep. Number currency, man.
Do what up?
10 and 39.
Okay.
About picking up them checks, man. About you getting your child killed, you getting them checks, and they tell you shut the fuck up. You hear me? Quit riling up the people and shit. Quit wearing the R.I.P. Freddie Gray t-shirts and shit. You hear me? Don't wear the hoodies talking about remember Trayvon and shit. No more hands up, don't shoot, I can't breathe shirts. You hear me? Just shut the fuck up. Get off TV, take your check, and shut the fuck up, man. Go ahead.
This is Matthew 10 and 39. He that findeth his life, and this is Yahweh Shai Mashiach speaking. This is Matthew 10 and 39. He that findeth his life shall lose it.
He that findeth his life shall lose it, man. When one of those people whose child got shot, they get a $5 million check. They in their eyes, they found their life. Oh shit, I'm rich now. You heard me? I can do this, I can do that. I can do this, I can do that. Their child that they just lost is the last thing on their mind, man. You know? Some of them, once that situation happened, they thinking about game. From Jump Street, when their child got shot by police, you hear me? They saying and shit initially, then
Lawsuit.
and then they, lawsuit. The back of their mind, when it's just him and her in the house together, everybody outside rallying and shit, waiting on them to come outside to come rile the people up. They like, man, we gonna get fucking paid off this. You hear me? So let's go out there and cry some more and all that boo-hoo-hoo. They seeking, that's their opportunity to find their life on this side, man. Go ahead.
And he that loseth his life for my sake shall find it.
And he that lose his life for the Most High's sake, man. He who put in his work being a sacrifice, man, for the Most High himself, man. He who stepping out of the matrix, out of the world, man. Who not fucking with that shit, man. And we not trying to do no get rich quick scheme and shit like that. Try to make it, go build us a house, go move to Jamaica, some shit like that, Caribbean islands and shit. We trying to put in this work so we can get out of here, man. Fuck this place. You think them people who getting them checks is in the mindset of us? I can't wait for America to be destroyed. Oh hell no! I just got millions of dollars. What I want the place destroyed for?
They want to live it up.
That's the world they in, man. You know, that's the world they in, man. That's like the brother says, Esau casting out his pity, man. You heard me? Look here, take this. I don't give a fuck. You heard me? Go ahead about your business. You heard me? That was it on that. That's all I want, brother.
Esau got y'all by the balls because he know you so attached to money. That's all you talk about. That's all you young jakes talk about, especially. Y'all making metaphors and y'all music about it. Y'all got shirts about it. All my friends are dead president. I'm chasing a bag. That's y'all whole culture. Instead of y'all culture being this word and this truth and searching out these scriptures and seeking this knowledge, y'all culture is the Federal Reserve notes, which is not even real money at the end of the day, and Esau knows that. He knows it.
Monopoly money. I'm about to get that Obadiah. This the book of Obadiah, chapter 1, verse 10. It says, for thy violence against thy brother Jacob, shame shall cover thee, and thou shalt be cut off forever.
It says, for thy violence against thy brother Jacob. So this tells you at one point in time, Esau and Jacob had a relationship where they was brotherly. And Esau, in his mind, he cast that off because of his wickedness. And it says, for thy violence against thy brother. And I'm going to get that word violence in the Strongs.
That's why you got to getting in the etymology and things of these words, man. Watch when the brother read that.
This is a Hebrew word, Hamas. Violence, by implication, wrong, unjust gain.
Wrong, unjust gain. We know how they got this, how they got us, man. How they got this land, how they got everything they got. They got unjustly, man. They didn't do fair dealings. They ain't into no fair trade. I give you this, you give me that. Both of us gain. No, they're about we gain, you lose, and then we still gonna come back and take that we gave you. Cause like we were talking about earlier with the money, all that money they gonna do is put it back in the system, buying $200 shoes, $100,000 cars, $200,000 houses, $50,000 chains, and shit like that. Esau, that's why Esau don't be tripping. Here, y'all take that. You heard me? Esau ain't tripping. That shit coming right back.
He knows right after he give you that check, you gonna hit his dealership. You gonna hit his jeweler. You going to his supermarkets.
And what they gonna do? They gonna raise the, once they hand out the money, the price of shit gonna go up because they know you gonna get it. You heard me? Go ahead.
Unjust gain, cruelty, damage, false, injustice, oppressor.
Read that last one again.
Unjust, oppressor.
Oppression, man. That's part of violence, man. You heard me? Violence is not just shooting you. Complete oppression, man. That's violence, man. That is violence, man. Unjust gain, man. Cruelty, man. Isn't our whole history since we've been in the neck of these motherfuckers? Read that whole definition one more time, brother Bubba Kashar. Ain't that us? Ain't that what's been happening to us, man?
This is violence in the Strongs. It's a Hebrew word meaning Hamas, pronounced Hamas. By implication, wrong, unjust gain, cruelty, damage, false, injustice, oppressor, unrighteousness.
Come on, man. Left-handed shit, man. Unrighteousness, man. Said left-handed wicked shit, man. That's what we've been under the whole time, man. You know? And another thing they use nowadays is what's called hate crimes, man. Let me get the definition of that, man. The hypocrisy of these damn devils, man. So this Wikipedia definition of hate crime is a prejudice motivated crime, usually violent. Brother just got that definition of violence, which occurs when a perpetrator targets a victim because of his or her membership or perceived membership in a certain social group or race. Examples of such can include and are almost exclusively limited to sex, ethnicity, disability, language, nationality, physical appearance, religion, gender identity, or sexual orientation. And what I love about that, it says are almost exclusively limited to. Another thing is wealth, man. That's another can be identified as a hate crime, man. Somebody beating up on rich little white boy Johnny, man, because he driving to school in a fucking $700,000 fucking Lamborghini and shit. Meanwhile, you packed on a bus like sardines and shit. You hear me? And shit like that, man. And so, didn't Esau is specifically the one that says based on religion, physical appearance, and nationality? Ain't that one of the main reasons they come down on us, man? Because who we are melanated people of the earth, man. They know our true nationality, man. That's why they implement these laws so that the peons of Edomites don't have to know our true nationality to hate us, man. And shit like that. It's just in them. A perpetual hatred, like the brother just read, man. And Amos, man. And things like that. And one more thing, I pulled up this hate crime statistics chart from the FBI in 2015. It says, you would think hate crimes, the first thing come to mind is against the sexually wicked people, man. The sodomites and things like that, man. But number one is race, ethnicity, and ancestry bias. That's 60%. That's right. And number two is religious bias. You heard me? We out here preaching the truth of the scriptures. We don't deal with religion, but they always gonna religiously categorize us. You hear me? Because they don't have the intelligence to realize it's not a religion, it's a nationality thing. But those are the top two things that hate crimes are committed against, man. You know? And that's us to a T, man. Can't you see what's going on?
If I can say this, it says, and now shall be cut off forever. This was long ago, man. These are the words of the Most High, and we're going to adhere to them. The Most High is our creator. He will not cut us off from this devil for nothing, man. This devil has oppressed us with his injustice, violence, his damage, and his false psychological oppressions he has done to our people, man. He's cut your mind off from the Most High. What worse of a state can you be in when your mind is mentally away from your creator? That's what Esau has done to us.
Yep. Fucking devils, man. You heard me? Fucking devils. But that was it on that, bro. You got one? You want to go to? Because if not, you grab Job 27 for me.
All right. Job 27 what?
7 and 8.
All right, I got it. This is Job 27, verse 7. Let mine enemy be as the wicked.
Now, this Job speaking. You heard me? This is a twofold scripture. Because you're talking about his people, Jacob, but it also can be applied to Esau. And you going to understand. Go ahead, bro.
Let mine enemy be as the wicked.
Yep.
And he that riseth up against me as the unrighteous.
As the unrighteous, man. Who it rose up against us, not just within our own people, man. Because 2/3 of our people are hypocrites too, man. They going to get put to death, man. But Esau, man, they rose up against us, man. We've been reading all about that, man. You know, go ahead.
For what is the hope of the hypocrite, though he had gained when Yahweh taketh away his soul?
So what is the hope of the hypocrite, man? Right now we specifically talking about Esau, man. When they have gained, how did they gain us? They gain land, they gain true wealth, not this paper. They keep the valuable shit, the gold and all that other shit, and the dominion and the power, and give you paper. You hear me? Like, come on, man, it's not a fair trade-off. Like we were just saying, they read that last part again, brother. Verse 8.
Though he had gained when God taketh away his soul.
He have gained everything, man. But the Most High not dealing with them. They will be cut off forever. Their end is nigh at hand, man. The Most High didn't say that we're going to put them in slavery and then after the same amount of years, then boom, everybody going to be good. They going to be in their land. We're going to be in our land. No. The Most High said they will be in hardcore slavery for 1,000 years, double what they did to us, and then they will be cut off forever, meaning they will not exist, man. Job, the 8th chapter, tell you that, man, that they shall have no name in the street, man.
Okay.
You know, the branches going to be cut off and the roots dried up beneath. They shall not have son nor nephew. You hear me? Nobody going to be living from the house of Esau, man. For that perpetual hatred. They continually oppress and suppress that foot down on us because they hate us that much. They not into, you did this to me, I do that to you. 9/11, that building had like 3,000 people in there. You know how many hundreds of thousands of them Afghanians they killed, even though they set it up themselves. That's some Esau setup. You heard me? How many of their people they killed? They still over there. They set up their embassies. They set up their laws and shit over there. They stealing all the resources. They blowing up hospitals, talking about oops, we ain't know. And shit like that, man. A few thousand people got killed here. And it's all, whenever September 11 come, it's always remember 9/11 and shit. They, at football games, they letting off balloons and shit like that. Everybody standing there crying and shit. You heard me? Come on, man. Come on, man.
And this is the same concept that Esau uses throughout his American system. He'll tell you, look, man, you sign this contract, man, I give you all this money, you get the fame, but look, man, I got your soul at the end of the day.
Yep.
I got your soul.
Exactly.
It's mine. So he knows that he doesn't have no soul. He just wants you to jump in that boat with him, man. That's all he wants.
Yep. That's what the devil do, man. That is exactly what the devil do, man. They drag you down to that pit with him. You hear me? Drag you down because they know the ones that they know they gonna fight it and all. They trying to fight it off as long as they can, but they know they ended, man. It's over with for them. So what they do, they trying to get as many Jake out of here as possible, man.
God.
Ultimately, they trying to get the elect, man. But the Most High not having it, man. They trying their best to get the elect, man. Why you think that, because they see the videos, they know who we are. Why you think they haven't just ran up on us and shot us up? You hear me? And even if they do, which is possible, some more fruit gonna pop up somewhere else. You hear me? The Most High said, I lift the stones up. I make the stones speak, man. He don't need us, man. That's why we gotta put in work, man, because he don't need us, man. That's you right. know? He don't need us. But why you think why you think they just ain't been a big assassination of all the elect, Lord willing, all the GMS, man? You hear me? Just wiped out. First of all, they don't put us on national news and shit, so it's not like the world gonna care and be suspicious like, damn, they got a lot of people who watch us, but at the end of the day, like if they knock us all off, ain't gonna be no major movement or no shit like that. Looking into this. They gonna throw BET Hip Hop Awards on and shut y'all asses up. You heard me?
And man, I don't want you Negroes petition if something like that happen, man. I don't want you Negroes petitioning to the white man for me, the Esau and out here protesting for me, man. Cause at the end of the day, I got my faith in the Most High, and He's gonna do the avenging and seek revenge for me, man.
Yep. And the Lord said, man, matter of fact, get that. That's 2 Thessalonians 1:6. You hear me? What the Lord said about that, man. The Lord is the ultimate judge, man. And while the brother getting that, I'm gonna get this judge definition, or the origin in the Latin is broke down to just, desiri, just meaning law, desiri to say, and when you put it together, it's judex. That was Latin. Old French was juge, in Middle English it's the word judge, man. And this definition of it is to form an opinion or conclusion about. Hold on, that's not the one I wanted. to give a verdict on someone, decide a result of shalakia. That is the specific word that I wanted to get. Synonyms include what? Damn. Oh, I think here it is up here. Shalakia. To be a mediator, to judge, to sheriff, to jurist. Well, basically, it's to pronounce a verdict or something, or come to a conclusion of something pertaining to the law. Right. You hear me? And our people, talking about our people, how much of hypocrites they are. Our people love, even they're not into the Bible, they believe something. A lot of them believe in God. We're just gonna say that, you know. But they don't subscribe to His law. You hear me? That's crazy. You subscribe to the oppressor's law, man, to the fullest, man. You drive the speed limit. You don't call a fag. You don't do this. You go to work on time. You do this. You do that. Obey the traffic laws and all this shit like that. Help old people cross the street. But you do not subscribe to the law, which is our law, man. Which is the Lord's law given to us, man. You know? How hypocritical is that, man? And how hypocritical is it to Esau and a damn sham and a mockery that in their court system, where they do the judging, they make you put your hand on the Bible, and from that point on, they never open the Bible, they never come on the Bible scripture, and they don't follow the laws of the Bible. Well, so what's the point, man? That's them making a mockery of the law, man.
Too.
Exactly what it is, man. And that's making a mockery of the Lord, man. Like, man, this how they feel. Man, we so over the Lord, we gonna make you put your hand on the Lord book. And if you lie after putting your hand on that book, I forgot what it's called, but you get like a year in jail for that shit, man. You hear me? If you once you sworn, you lie, you get caught lying, you can get a year in jail for that shit. Just for lying, man. After having sworn on the Bible, man. But then they don't go to the Bible, they don't pull up examples from the Bible. Perjury. They don't go to the law. None of that shit, man. They come up with their own rendering and shit like that. They go to their law. Well, according to Article 501, subsection C, paragraph 3, you supposed to get 50 years. You hear me? So that's what we gonna do.
Yep.
Shit like that, man. You got it, brother.
And I was gonna say it. Well, this is 2 Thessalonians 1:6. Seeing it is a righteous thing with Yahweh to recompense tribulation to them that trouble you.
A just thing, a good thing, nothing wrong with that. To recompense tribulation to them that trouble you, man. But what Esau did, like we said, like we read in Amos, they have a perpetual hatred. They tell you that in the book of Psalm 137, that they wanted to wipe us out just from being a nation anymore, man. You know, they want to take us all the way out. If it's possible, they will kill all us and we don't exist anymore, man. They went above and beyond, man. So let's think about Esau's system. Say Esau's son smack a Jake. You heard me? And then Jake's son beat the shit out of him, damn near kill him. Esau, the judge, gonna do Jake so bad because he went way over the limit. You heard me? You might find a Edomite whose son smack a Jake and the Jake smack him back and shit like that, and then y'all break it up, shit like that, y'all going about your business. You heard me? But Jake beat the shit out of him till he's dead, man. And that's what Esau done to us, man. We had up in them caves and shit. When it was their time to shine, they would come so hard on us to the point where they're destroying the earth, man, that they have to live on. They looking for other places to live. And you think they taking a Jake with them? Hell no. They want Jake to be here while this bitch self-destruct. That's they plan, man. And shit like that, man. When you can't breathe it, everything is poison, man. The air, the water, the food, everything, man. They are biologically attacking you, man. Not just chains and whips, man. Mentally. Like the brother was saying, mentally, man. That's a perpetual hatred, man. That's way over the line, man. So the Most High gonna go over the line in righteousness, man. Like you were just saying. Read that again, brother. That's alone.
Seeing it as a righteous thing with God, Yahweh to recompense tribulation to them that trouble you.
To get paid back, man. That's what recompense means. To get paid back. To repay. Go ahead.
And for all you scoffers out there on the internet calling us bums, scum, saying we cursing over the Bible and things like that, we're not telling you to go pick up guns and shoot people or kill Esau, nothing like that. We're not telling you to go out in these streets, rob, kill, murder. We're telling you that Esau has done that to us. We're telling you to come back to a spiritual power that's going to guide you away to salvation. And what more do you want from us? You say you want salvation. You want people to preach the word and positivity and all this good stuff. And when we come in with that, we're giving you the real, true, hardcore facts. Oh, I don't want that. I don't want that. Well, you know what? Go stick to them niggas that's holding up them AK-47s and Dracos, talking about they gonna shoot up this and that, man.
Go ahead. And end up locked up, like I call it, inside of Myville, until this place get destroyed and you get destroyed right along with it.
You want me to continue?
Now that was it. Give me Ezekiel 25 and 12. You heard me? And that's the whole point, man. You heard me? While Esau been coming so hard on us, man. You heard me? And shit like that. All the way down through 14, bro.
This is Ezekiel 25 and 12.
Go ahead.
Thus said the Lord Yahweh.
Now this, thus says the Lord. Thus says the ultimate judge, man. Who judge righteously, man. Not this left-handed wickedness, man, that Esau judged by. Go ahead.
Because that Edom had dealt against the house of Judah by taking vengeance. By
getting back at them. You heard me? Go ahead.
And hath greatly offended and revenged himself upon them.
And have revenge to getting paid back. Like y'all did this to us, we gonna do this to y'all. You heard me? Go ahead.
Therefore said the Lord Yahweh, I will also stretch out mine hand upon Edom.
The Lord said he gonna stretch out his hand, man. The Lord said, Judah, all my battle axe and my weapons of war. With thee will I destroy the nations, man. The Lord said he gonna use us, but the Lord, read that part about what the Lord just said.
I will also stretch out my hand upon Edom.
The Lord will stretch out his hand. We gotta wait on the Lord, man. So you join one of the militia groups, man. You heard me? If you can't wait, if you feel you can do it, hey, go ahead. You heard me? It'll be fun for us to watch you on the news. We love seeing Edomites killed. We love seeing 2/3 killed. So hey, you just giving us something to talk about. You heard me? We waiting on the Lord. Go ahead.
And will cut off man and beast from it.
Yep. Go ahead.
And I will make it desolate from Timon.
Yep.
And they of Dedan shall fall by the sword.
Yep. The Dan. Go ahead.
The Dan, Salakia. And I will lay my vengeance upon Edom by the hand of my people Israel.
The Lord said he will lay his vengeance upon Edom by the hands of his people. By the hands of Israel, man. The Lord is going to use Israel, man. You know?
Okay.
Finish it off for me, brother.
And it says, and they shall do in Edom according to my anger and according to my fury.
We're going to do to Esau according to the Lord's anger and the Lord's fury, man. And we just read in Thessalonians that the Lord says a righteous thing to get payback. You heard me? And so the Lord is angry, man. So if the Lord giving us the green light to destroy them, it